All right. While we're on the subject, it's Thanksgiving, and I just made a video on Hanbo, but I want to show you something else here, okay? When we think about a Hanbo, you can use it as a walking stick, okay? There's a lot of ways that you can use a Hanbo, but a baseball bat, okay, can be considered in many ways the same thing, except the baseball bat is front weighted, just like a golf club, okay? How does that change how you use the weapon? Well, whenever you have a front weighted weapon like this, what you want to sort of keep in mind is let that weight position itself. You don't have to use as much body work. You can let the weapon do more work, okay? So for example, a simple thing like if I'm coming this way, just have a very fluid positioning this way. Even when you're doing this, okay, when you swing it, the weapon can do the work. You just have to bring it down because of the weighting, okay? You can literally use it like a Hanbo if you want, okay? If you want to take a swing from here, okay, instead of doing this, where you're open, okay, come here, okay? See, I'm protected this way through. I'm here, okay? When I'm attacking, I'm here, and as soon as I want to drop the weapon here, pow! I'm protected. I have the weapon here. If something comes this way as I move back, I just catch it coming under. You can also use it this way. You can simply parry this way because you have all this weight here, okay? Just let the weight come, okay? All right? If I want to come in this direction, okay, again, just load the weapon and let the weapon do the work. Your consideration here is how do you get into the best position after the strike, okay? Basically, just move your weight back. The weapon will fall right back into position for you because of the weight. It's very easy, okay? If you want to come up, same ideas with a Hanbo. 1, 2 hands, it shouldn't make much difference, okay? If you want to parry this way, same idea. Moving your front foot, pow, there's your parry. 1, 2, 3, okay? If you want to come this way, 4, okay? See these positions? Okay, if you're at a distance where he can hit you in 3 feet, you have this positioning to parry. If farther than that, don't do that because you're just exposing your arm. Farther than that, just keep the weapon at an angle where you're not exposed, okay? And if you are exposed after hitting, move your weight back at a slight angle, okay? So the principles apply. Just like sword, everybody says, who carries a sword these days? Everybody, okay? Everybody carries a sword. It's called a small sword, okay? The same things that apply in this use for this weapon apply for a sword, okay? Same ideas, okay? And the idea of using it one-handed, two-handed, shouldn't matter, okay? Shouldn't matter at all, okay? It's the same principles, okay? Even if we look at the Hanbo compared to the knife, same basic ideas. If I'm here, I want to be at an oblique angle to him, okay? So that I'm not here, he'll attack here, and he can attack here. If I change that to here, this is protecting this side, and if he comes here, he's got to get past this, okay? Which gives me an opportunity to make an attack here. Sorry, that was a mistake. I would have cut my thumb. See? You can never learn too much. We all still make mistakes. So the point is, same things apply if I'm cutting here, okay? In some fashion, I want to be in a position where when I'm coming back to any sort of a point, I've cut past my target and I'm protected. Big mistake people make, and there are great knife people who have talked about this. I believe Chief Red Cloud, who does knife as a specialty, talks about it. You can't talk enough about it. This idea that, okay, I've cut you and I'm here. What are you going to do? Stand there? When you make that cut, boom, you have to move offline. So when he returns fire, okay, you're not going to get cut. when you make that cut, move past your target, okay? As you protect yourself. It looks like I'm in a straight line to the camera, but I'm actually at a slight angle, okay? And I'm not standing there, okay? I'm anticipating that when I make that cut to his arm here, okay, that he will come and try to return the cut, and I'm angling out, okay, which allows me at that point to work in at a wedge between his counter and his body and the other side. But that's, I don't want you to focus on that. That's a little bit, we don't need, I can't show you that on camera very well. Here's the point. When I'm here and I make that cut to his weapon, go into a position where you're now protected, okay? Where he has to at least take a step to cut you. Or anticipate and set yourself up so you know exactly where he can cut you and you can do what you want to do next. So for example, maybe I make that cut here and I set him up so I give him this, okay? Knowing that he's going to go there, boom, I anticipate it. I come under, make the cut to his arm, pull him off this way, finish here, okay? Anyway, I didn't want to actually go that far astray. I just wanted to demonstrate to you how these basic principles apply to all weapons, okay? We'll do one more quick one. Big stick, okay? A lot of times you will use this as a shield, okay? It's a very good shield. You just have to understand, in the old arts particularly, one of the first things they taught you was how to grapple with a stick, because people are not going to stand outside and watch you hit them with a stick. They're going to try to get hold of the stick, right? Keeping that in mind, if I'm here and I'm using this as some sort of a positioning shield, okay, which I can always strike from, it's not one thing. I'm not just blocking with this. There's no such thing. You don't block when you're in a self-preservation developing situation involving weapons. Unless you want to be dead, then you can do that, okay? When I'm here, I'm anticipating so I can hit here. I can come around here, okay? I can even turn this around here, okay? But initially, okay, same idea. If I step forwards a little bit, it becomes a strong movement and I can control my circles here, okay? Same positioning here, okay? Not here, okay? No. I'm turning my hips out. I'm trying to exaggerate the movement. So I'm here, okay? Now I'm protected, okay? I can have the weight of the weapon come down, okay? Control that. I can parry with the weapon, okay? Okay, if he comes in, tries to grab this, I can pull it back, let the top of the weapon catch him on the head. This is a concussive weapon, okay? I can let him try to grab the weapon here, okay? And I can come around here. I can step around and strike, okay? Strike. See that movement? Same movement it was the Hanbo. I'm exaggerating all these movements. But I want you to understand how they actually look so you can ape them initially, and then you get a sense of, oh, okay, I don't have to necessarily go crazy with it, but just a little bit of a kind of and you don't have to hold the weapon with a hand here. You can hold the weapon here in case you want to have another weapon you're holding, okay? You can use this hand this way, okay? As long as you know how to control your weapon, okay? Then you don't have to necessarily worry about having to have a grip on it this way, all right? So these are some of the things that apply with all weapons. And I'm showing you various degrees of mastery, okay? When you get really capable, you don't necessarily have to hold the weapon. You can let the weight of the weapon allow you control of the weapon, allowing you access to using other weapons in addition to this, okay? Using my foot to kick the weapon up, right? Pow! Okay? Right there, right? If he goes to grab at the weapon, boom, have this, right? Turning in, using my body here Not trying to hit him with my arms. I'm just coming, in this case, I'm just slamming in with my body, right? Okay.